Remember when your grandparents used to tell you they bought a full meal for just 5 rupees? Well, now that exact meal could cost you 200 rupees. And your grandfather, who used to earn 500 a month, was living very comfortably, while you, who earn 50,000, might feel very broke. So, what is going on? Why does it feel like money is worth less and less? Today, we're diving into the invisible forces that's making your wallet cry. And no, it's not just because you ordered too much from Swiggy last month. Think of the economy like the weather. It's constantly changing. And economical shifts as seasons, changing but for money. Sometimes it's a gentle breeze, sometimes it's a storm, and these small shifts can affect everything. From your morning chai to whether or not you can afford your dream house. Economic shifts happen when big changes occur in how money flows in our society. This could be because of new technology disrupting industries, could be because of government policy changes, or even simply population patterns shifting. When these forces combine, they create a wave that hits your personal finance directly. And the tricky part, these shifts happen very gradually that you do not notice them on a day-to-day. But when you zoom out over 10 to 20 years, these changes are shocking. A middle-class lifestyle back in 2000s now require upper middle-class income. And that's not inflation alone. There's multiple economic forces reshaping what today's normal look like. Inflation is basically economy's way of saying everything is getting expensive. It's like a silent tax on your savings. Every year, your money buys less than what it did before. Let me give you a clear example. In the year 2000, if you want to buy good apples, it was 20 rupees per kg. Today, it's 150 to 200 rupees. That's a 500% increase roughly over 25 years. Has your salary gone up 500%? For most people, definitely not. The official inflation rate might just be 4 to 6%, but the essential item, they grow much more faster. Education inflation has been 10 to 12% annually, whereas medical cost grows even more faster. Meanwhile, salary growth has been 5 to 8% a year. You see the problem? Costs are increasing more than income. This gap between income growth and cost growth is why each generation feels poorer than the last, even though you're earning more money. This is not your imagination. You really are just running faster just to stay in the same place. Then comes the job market roller coaster. Job market is completely transformed and it impacts how the money reaches your pocket or how secure it is. Job security 20 years back meant one employer for life. He gives you pension, gives you predictable promotion and a clear career path. And today's reality, the average person shifts jobs every 2 to 3 years. Contract workers and freelancing is also exploding. This means many people are juggling multiple income sources just to match that one stable job once used to provide. In 1990, a government teacher's salary could support a family of 5, buy a house, and even save for retirement. That same position today, adjusted for inflation, could barely cover the rent in a metro city. The private sector isn't much better. Sure, IT people could earn in lakhs, but they also face constant upskilling pressure, job uncertainty, and burnout. And here's how the global economy is impacting your pocket. When the US Federal Reserve changes its interest rates, it creates a ripple effect worldwide. Investment flow shifts, currency fluctuate, and suddenly your home loan EMI interest changes even though you live thousands of miles away from Washington DC. Global supply chains made products cheaper initially, but also made the prices volatile. A lockdown in China, a drought in Australia, or even a war in Europe can trigger the prices in India. We did gain the access to global products, but we lost our price stability. This global integration means economic shift anywhere can affect anyone everywhere. So you're not just competing for resources with your neighbor, but you're competing globally. So what does this mean for you? The entire middle class is being redefined. What marked as a middle class success back in 2000s, like owning a house, owning a car, or taking an annual vacation, or good education for your children, now require you to be at the top 10% of the earners. Major life decisions are being postponed. People marry later, have fewer kids, or even home purchase is being delayed. And doesn't only have to do with changing preferences, but has to do with affordability. The financial milestone people hit in their 20s and 30s in the previous generation are being reached at 40s and 50s now, or sometimes never at all. The earlier generation could retire comfortably at 58 or 60 with a modest saving. But now financial planners advise to save several crores to retire safely, a number that seems impossible for the most, and people tend to work till their 70s not by choice but by necessity. Housing tells the most dramatic story. In 2000s, home cost 3 to 4 times the annual income of a person. Today, they cost 15 to 20 times of an annual income in the city. An entire generation cannot afford to buy homes even if they want to. The saving pattern has changed as well. The previous generation naturally saved more because the options to spend were less. But today, with endless credit and easy consumption options, people tend to save less despite earning more. The economic system shifted from encouraging saving to promoting spending, trapping many in a debt cycle. So bottom line, the economic shifts aren't just statistics. They're reshaping how we live, how we dream, and even plan out our future. The old formula of studying hard, getting a job, buying a house, and retiring peacefully completely needs a rewrite. Economic shifts will keep happening, but the question is, will you drift with them or navigate through them? Your grandparents weren't lying about the 5 rupee meal, but the economy really has shifted that dramatically. And understanding these shifts are your first step for financial survival in the modern India. And if you found this video helpful, give it a like and subscribe to Star Agile for more career growth, workplace solution, and economic trends. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.